everybody, this is Crystal Guardian here to do another tarot reading for the collective. We're going to call on our guides, guardian, spirit, ancestor. Please give us your divine guidance and wisdom in this reading today. Any negative energies being sent our way, please return them back to the sender. We ask this in the name of the Most High. Thank you. Okay, let's get into it. See what we have here coming out. So let's see. We have Boss Daddy. It says stable, rich business owner, CEO, Big D energy. We have always partying. We have romantic love affair. It says sex fix, secret lover. We have girl fight, arguments, physical fight, war, competing. Love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. We have stalker, stalking, watching, obsessed. Then right after that we have creeping. We have hooked. We have jackpot, winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. And I'm going to take one more. Oh, two more came out. Okay, so we have impersonator and happiness hater. Okay. So with the Boss Daddy, that's kind of like emperor energy. So when this person came in, you could have saw them in this kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, this is how you saw this person. You saw them as somebody who was stable, had good money, seemed confident. They could have had their own business. But I feel like this person was always partying. They put you in competition with other people with this girl fight here and this romantic love affair. It says sex fix, secret lover. I feel like they put you in competition with somebody who's a copycat of you. When they met this person, they definitely thought that this was, they could have chosen this person over you. They definitely thought that this was their person, that this person was better than you, that they were going to have more with this person than you. They thought they hit the jackpot with this person. Whatever they were doing, they were hooked on this person. But now I feel like this all came down around their head because whoever they thought was so much better than you was nothing but a fake with the impersonator here. Now they're watching you with the stalker and the creeping because the grass wasn't greener on the other side. If you moved on, now this person's hating on your happiness. Now they're hooked on you. They're obsessing over you. They're creeping, watching, and stalking you because the jackpot that they thought they hit with whoever this was turned out to be a bunch of bullshit here with this impersonator. And I feel like now they're starting to see you were the jackpot, not whoever this person was that they were dreaming and fantasizing about. So why is Boss Daddy out here? Let's see. Whoever this person was, yeah, they had you in the Nine of Swords. This person never made you feel like you were good enough. They definitely broke your heart here with the Three of Swords. I do feel like they had you in some kind of third-party competition here. Three of Swords, it's usually you, this person, and whoever they placed you in competition with. I feel like whoever this was, you did have a lot of memories with this person. With the Six of Cups being there. But this person was always partying. This was their priority over building a stable foundation. And it was through this partying they met this third party. We have Queen of Pentacles coming out. So they thought that this person that they were going towards was a Queen of Pentacles. She might have had more money than you. Whether it's a man or a woman, she or he. They might have had more money than you or look like they had more than you. That's why this person moved in this direction. They thought their abundance was going to lie with that person. They saw whoever this was that they were partying with as the sun, the light of their life, because they were in the same devil energy that this person was in with the partying, drugs, alcohol. They moved on to a romantic relationship with this person. They thought this was where their long-term investment was going to lie. But I feel like it was all a load of bullshit, because if you look at this card, the dog is literally taking a dump. And I feel like this person basically took a dump on your relationship, whatever you had invested with this person. They just shit on it and walked away to go towards whoever else they thought that this person was that was better than you. With the Four of Pentacles being here, I feel like they did this out of greed, because like I said, they felt like they were in this boss energy. You might have not had as much as this person, so they went where they thought they were going to have more. But they also worrying about partying and fucking around because they were in this devil energy. They saw this other person as the sun because this person was on the same level that they're on, which is basically like a low vibrational karmic level. And they did all of this out of greed with the Four of Pentacles here. And basically they took off on you with the Chariot because they thought that this was where they were going to have something long term. This was where they were going to find their stability. This was their divine counterpart. But basically it was all a load of bullshit with the devil here. This was just low vibrational toxic energy that they were attracted to because they were in the same energy. Why is romantic love affair out here? This person, with the King of Swords being out here, they had their sword up against you. They made, basically, they were very cutting towards you. Very cold. With this Ace of Swords being here, I feel like now they see who this person is that they went towards. Now they're seeing the truth. That they overlooked you. You were the gift, but they were too busy looking at these other options that were just empty. Nothing was there. And they overlooked where value really was, that you were a gift in this person's life. They thought they were just going to sail on to calmer waters with whoever they chose over you. That turned out to be a load of bullshit. Rose girlfriend here. Okay, so the Knight of Cups in the reverse. This person was very immature. They weren't really looking at what was in front of them. They were just off chasing illusions, what they thought was better. Now, Divine Justice had to step in here. I feel like this person is now realizing the mistake that they made. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, I feel like they're going to be moving back towards you with some form of communication. They're trying to strategize the best way to come towards you because they took this leap of faith towards this third party with the Three of Cups here. And it all turned out to be bullshit and illusions with the moon here. But this was justice for the way that they treated you, for being so cold towards you. And like I said, now they're strategizing how they can come back your way. They want to take a leap of faith your way now, back to you, after they made a decision to go towards this third party with the Three of Cups. But like I said, it was all bullshit and illusion. They try to keep you trapped in your head here too. Try to put you in competition with this other person. We have love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. So I feel like they really thought that with this other person, that they were going to have it all. They were going to have their happily ever after. They didn't really care, because we did see that King of Swords, they didn't really care about your feelings. They were very cold and callous towards you. Cards flying everywhere. Now I feel like they're nostalgic over you because they realize this person was an impersonator. Whoever they moved towards was a fake. Now they're stalking you and creeping. Cards flying everywhere. Yeah, with the Three of Wands coming out in the reverse, they're now experiencing blockages and delays. This is their judgment. Judgment is being called on this person for the way that they treated you. So their judgment is that they're now experiencing blockages, delays, nothing's going their way. What they were fantasizing about here and thinking they had that was so freaking great was nothing but a bunch of bullshit that was just basically gonna hold them up and bring them down in their life. Let's see. Yeah, this person was moving really immature, not thinking things through when they made this decision to go towards this third party. This is somebody who's very childish and immature, doesn't think shit through, just takes a leap of faith based on what feels good in the moment. Now they're trapped in their head with this Eight of Swords here. Now they're realizing that they made a mistake. This is why they're watching, creeping on you. Let's see, why stalker out here? So I'm going to clarify these two together because they're basically the same thing. So basically now they're facing a lot of burdens with whoever they got themselves tied up with the Ten of Wands being here. They're watching you with the Page of Swords. They're watching what you're doing. You're now in this King of Pentacles energy. I feel like they left you for this Queen of Pentacles, or who they thought was a Queen of Pentacles, because they thought this person was better or had more than you. Since you walked away, you laid these burdens down. Now you're moving up into this King of Pentacles energy. You're starting to glow up. You're having good things coming into your life. This person is watching all of this with the Page of Swords here. Nothing they're doing is working. Eight of Pentacles, they're investing into shit that is not paying off. All their work that they're putting into whoever they walked away from you for, it's not paying off. And this is karma here with the Wheel of Fortune. This person now sitting back, thinking about what they had, what they lost. If you look at this card for this particular deck, for the Hermit, he's sitting here basically with nothing, out in the cold, on a rock, looking miserable, thinking about what he had before. So this person is realizing now what they gave up, what they lost by moving towards a situation that was only going to cause them burdens, that was not paying off for them. And if they left you because they felt like you weren't good enough for them, now you're leveling up. They're seeing that without them, you're doing much better. This is your karma here with the Wheel of Fortune. And this is their karma, that they have to sit back and watch you elevate, watch you come into your own here in this King of Pentacles energy. You're now stable, abundant. Things are paying off for you. Nothing's paying off for them. They're having to sit back and watch this and think about what they lost. And that's why they're creeping. That's why they're spying. Page of Swords, Stalker, creeping. They're seeing all of this now. Why is hooked out here? Now they're seeing they made a mistake by walking away from you with the Eight of Cups here. I feel like an illusion was cast over them. With the moon here, you see how the cat's kind of like looking. They were in this King of Wands energy, whether this was a man or a woman. They were lusting after other things because we have the always partying here. They had like grass is greener syndrome, where they always chasing something else, thinking they were missing out on something. You were this Queen of Cups here, whether you're a man or a woman. You always poured love into them, poured your energy into them, gave the relationship your all. And they chose to just basically walk away from it, shit all over it, because they wanted to be out chasing other things that they thought were better. Now they're seeing here that you're the star. You're in this star energy now. And they're realizing they made a mistake. Their commitment should align with you, with the Hierophant being here. And this is why they're hooked. This is why they're creeping and stalking and obsessing over you. Because what they thought was a jackpot was a load of bullshit. It was just fake. Jackpot out here. Now they're seeing that you were the jackpot. With the Hangman here, they're now changing their perspective. They're sitting back and they're looking at things, and they're realizing that the jackpot was with you. Because you're now in this Nine of Cups energy where you're satisfying yourself. This is about wish fulfillment. You're making your own dreams come true now. And that has this person laying flat on their back because they're realizing that they lost out when they walked away from you and went towards whatever this phony was that they chose over you. It was all fake. It was all bullshit. It was all illusions. There was nothing real here with this third party. We had Death come out in the reverse. Seven of Wands and Knight of Wands. So basically, they put your relationship to death to go chase after this fake, this phony. I feel like you went in, you transformed. You now have your boundaries up against this person with the Seven of Wands here. Because they were in this Knight of Wands, fuck boy, fuck girl energy. This person hasn't gone in and done any, like, they're not transforming. And also this could be the third party as well. That this person that they thought was better was a load of bullshit. They're not going to change. This is basically a dead end with whoever this impersonator is. They're stuck there now, though, because you have your boundaries up with the Seven of Wands here. You're not going to take this person back. If you are, they feel like you're not going to, like your guard is up too much because they were in this Knight of Wands energy of chasing pleasures. You now have them in the Two of Swords. This is a stalemate. You're not dealing with this person anymore. And I feel like that's why they're hating on your happiness, because they lost out when they walked away from you. Let's see, why is happiness hater out here? Okay. Yeah. They're hating on you because you close a cycle here with the World. You're in this wounded warrior energy, but you're following your intuition with the High Priestess. You're now receiving equal give and take from the universe with the Six of Pentacles being here. And with the Queen of Wands, you're now in this Queen of Wands energy where you're gaining your confidence. You're starting to manifest your desires. You're starting to find your happiness again. And this person is just not, like I said, nothing's coming in for them. Nothing's working out for them. They're thinking about what they lost. Karma's hitting them now. None of their investments paid off with whoever they went off with. And you're over here in this Queen of Wands energy. You're able to manifest things. You're receiving equal give and take from the universe. You're following your intuition after being in this Nine of Wands energy and closing out this cycle. You could have a new person that came in as well. This person is watching and hating on this because they are creeping, they are stalking, they are spying. Whoever they're with, they're fighting with them all the time with this Five of Wands here. There's a lot of chaos, competition, arguments. They want to come in with some kind of offer towards you with this Page of Wands. Now they're sorry that they were chasing these illusions here with the Seven of Cups, putting you in third parties with Three of Pentacles. This is what's creating a lot of tower moments in their life. They want to come back your way, but right now they're still fighting with this third party. So basically all they can do is spy on you, creep you, watch, stalk you. So that's the reading. If it resonated with you, drop a like, comment, or subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.